gathered here today to honor our dearly departed friend Sed, who has moved on. And because Sed is no longer with us, we will have to look to his family members to take his place.
Why? She said.
But because Sed is dead, his cousin Cried has stepped in for him.
Why? She cried.
He's gone to a better place, he said. But because Sed is dead, his brother Replied has stepped in.
He's gone to a better place, he replied. Remember all the funny jokes he used to tell? She said.
But because Sed is dead, his mother Laughed has stepped in.
Remember all the funny jokes he used to tell? She laughed.
So, to honor our dear friend Sed, please look throughout your stories, and instead of using Sed, since he is dead, use some of his family members.
Today we're going to talk about how to make strong sentences. The first thing you need to know is that every sentence should have a subject and a predicate. A subject is who or what is doing the action, and the predicate is what they did. So in this sentence, the pirate was running. That's not a very strong sentence. In order to make it strong, we have to add some things. The first thing you need to check is to see if there are any wimpy words that you can change to strong words. Wimpy words are words that you could describe in a much better way if you change them up. Some of them might be like said or looked. In my case, mine is running. I'm going to change running to sprinting, because then you know he was running really fast. The next thing we're going to add is some adjectives, which are describing words. They answer questions like what kind, which one, or how many. So for my sentence, what kind of pirate? The old pirate. I could also ask which one, and I'm going to say the old pirate carrying the treasure chest, because that tells which one. For the question how many, I could put the one old pirate, but I think I'm going to leave it as is. Now, the last thing that we're going to look for to change in our sentences is answering the questions how, when, or where. So my sentence says, the old pirate carrying the treasure chest was sprinting. How? Quickly. So I think I'm going to say the old pirate carrying the treasure chest was quickly sprinting. The next question I could answer to make my sentence stronger is where? So the old pirate carrying the treasure chest was quickly sprinting where? Towards the pirate ship. And then, of course, the last one is when? The old pirate carrying the treasure chest was quickly sprinting towards the pirate ship at dusk, because that tells when. So now you can see we've changed our wimpy original sentence of the pirate was running to the old pirate carrying the treasure chest was quickly sprinting towards the pirate ship at dusk, which is a lot more detailed and a much stronger sentence. So you're going to go into your story and you're going to find ways to make your sentences stronger. And you're going to find places that says said, and since said is dead, you're going to change that up. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to look for said. I have a paper caught on a rock, flap like a flag in the wind. What's that? I said. So I'm going to change said to wondered. And so I know that I've changed that word. I'm actually going to go and highlight it up here so I have it for later to show that I changed that. What's that? I wondered as I walked across the beach. The water brushed over my toes as I went to pick it up. Just as I picked it up, I heard someone say is another way to say said. So I'm going to say I heard someone shout, "Hi, matey, stop." And again, I changed shout said to shout. So I'm going to highlight that as well. Now I want to go and look if I can change some adjectives in or some adverbs telling what kind, which one, how many, or when, how, or where. A paper caught on a rock flapped like a flag in the wind. What's that? I wondered as I walked across I'm going to put deserted because there was nobody there. Deserted beach. And again, I'm going to highlight that because that was something I changed. The water brushed over my toes. What kind of water? The cold water. Ooh, I think I'm going to put the cold ocean water. And again, I'm going to highlight that. The cold ocean water brushed over my toes as I went to pick it up. So see, I'm already telling when there, so I don't need to add that again. Just as I picked it up, I heard someone shout, "Hi, matey, stop." So my goal should be to make a change in every sentence. So I'm going to change a ragged paper caught on a rock. So then I have a change in that sentence as well. And now I've made at least one change in every sentence, so I'm good to go.